this is Cloud Butter responding to Dan Brown's, or PogoBat's, video called Time Travel for Dummies, and I just want to respond to what I thought of time travel and all that surrounds it. Okay, so I'm using a voice recorder right now because I'm too darn lazy to go get my camera, and it has horrible audio and visual quality. So I'll draw wonderful pictures. Bing! Anywho, so this is what I think of the time travel business and how to go about doing it. So basically, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I was actually researching about time travel and all about it, and because I wanted to write a book about a person who gets the power to time travel, and I just wanted to look up some prior information to it so I had something to go by. But there was actually a whole lot of stuff under time travel, which is very interesting. For one thing, there's like a bunch of different theories, but this one was probably the most interesting and could probably actually be real. But they were talking about time travel as like if time was going in an oval almost pattern, like a giant, it was kind of going around in an oval-like pattern, almost like a long horseshoe. So what they thought is that if you could open up a wormhole, then you could go from one end to the other end, and that's what they thought you could do. And I mean, that sounds good. If you could open up a wormhole and do that, sure. Or you could die, I'm not sure. It'd be fun to send a robot through and see if it could get to like the Victorian era or something and screw around in there. But I would probably not mess with it or anything, because I'm guessing that things happen for a reason, or I'm not really sure on all that, but I'd hate to like screw up the universe and create an alternate universe. But yeah, so if you wanna, there's a lot of other stuff in a movie called Donnie Darko that I recently watched. I watched the actual movie, but apparently the director's cut has a lot more about time travel than the original, so if you want to go watch that, it's a pretty good movie. It scared the crap out of me. Like, it's not a scary movie, it's just kind of really creepy. But yeah, it gives some interesting insight to that. But what was also interesting was, like, they said, I was looking up some stuff, and it's just like, if you could time travel, what would happen to, like, the future? And they were talking, it was like the alternate dimensions and stuff, but there were two things that they thought. They thought either, one, you go back and you can script the future or do whatever you want and like change people's lives and save people and stuff, or it was your destiny to go back and change things, therefore making the future. So no matter what you do, the future is already there because you did that. Almost like it was kind of like that Harry Potter, where if they hadn't thrown the rock and hit Harry, then they wouldn't have noticed that the people were coming and they wouldn't have left Hagrid's hut. I think that was in The Prisoner of Azkaban? I'm not quite sure, but I think it was in that one. So yeah, there were just a lot of different stuff on it, and it'd be cool if we could do it. I'm not sure what would happen if everybody was doing it, but that would get pretty weird. But anyways, so yeah, that's my insight on it, and I enjoyed your video and your thoughts on it, and I will be sure to take them into consideration if I write my book. I will reference you in the back. Anyway, thanks for listening to this, even though it's kind of rambling on and on and on for now almost 5 minutes, so anyway, bye!